Hi, guys. Welcome to this week's episode of the Chat with Mila podcast edition. My name is Mila. If you're just joining us, you're right on time. On the Chat with Mila podcast edition, what we do is to share real life stories of everyday people. The reason we share these stories so that you can learn, you can listen, you can give them your own wise counsel, and they can pick one or two things from the comment section to address their situation. So please don't forget to be kind, be respectful, but be honest in your opinion. And also don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels, to like, to comment, and help us grow this community. Ladies and gentlemen, having said that, I've got gist. But wait, don't let me beat around the bush. Come with me as I read you this story. I'm at a crossroad now and really heartbroken. Dear Mila, I don't know what to do. My fiance and I have been dating for 3 years now, and our wedding is in 2 weeks. But I got the shock of my life a few days ago. His mom called me for some last minute approval of vendor services at their place, and so I went. She later went into her room with her sister, and they were taking too long to come out. So I went in search of them as I was running late for another appointment. I don't know if I'm lucky or unlucky to have heard my mother-in-law telling her sister that it was a good thing that I'm marrying my fiance, and now they can be rest assured that the scandal of my fiance sleeping with his cousin will die down a bit. And even if I find out he's still sleeping with her after marriage, it will be too late for me to leave because I am family oriented and I won't leave my marriage for another woman. How wicked can people be? Even me, I'm also wondering. To think that I've been suspecting my fiance and this particular cousin, and I've asked him many times, but they've all been lying that she's his favorite cousin from childhood, blah, blah, blah. And I also put blah because what in God's name is this? At first, I was in shock that they all knew but were deceiving me and trying to make me or use me as a cover up for their family scandal. Now I am not just shocked, I am upset and heartbroken. How can this woman know that her son is sleeping with his cousin from childhood and they are here planning our wedding and still confident that he will not stop after the wedding? And even if I know, color me shock. I've not told a single soul about this because my family is so happy about this wedding and my friends have put in a lot of work, effort and money. I am so miserable right now and I cannot bring myself to even pick his calls. He has been calling and texting me non-stop since I left their house. But how do I even begin to address this? I don't know what to do at this point. I do love him so much, but this betrayal and pain is too heavy. I feel like running away and turning my phone off so nobody will be able to reach me because how can I tell anyone what has happened? I am sorry I'm venting a lot, but my head is about to explode. The wedding is approaching, but I don't know if I want to do this or not. Please help me before I lose my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, over to you. What would you have her do? See, personally, I feel really bad for her. And I say this with all sense of humanity because I do not know what is wrong with people. I don't know what is wrong with people. Personally, I feel really sad for her. And this is because they knew from the beginning that this guy is a messy person. They all knew about it and they all planned. Like this is conspiracy. It's just God that loves you that made you to find out this because imagine you finding out this after you have married him. What would you have done? It's not even just the fact that they knew about it and they kept quiet and they still had the audacity to think that when you find out you will not do anything because you will not leave your marriage for another woman. What kind of life is this? And I am sorry to say, you see, this thing is not new. I will tell you now, it's not new. this thing has been in existence since 19 God knows when. And the reason why you're just hearing this and you're just seeing this now is because of social media. And even on social media today, this story is plentiful, is scatter every freaking way. So you will hear and see things like this more often. And I don't know if social media is a blessing or a curse at this point, because this thing has been happening since time immemorial. And with the advent of social media, it has brought all of these jagbajantis to the limelight. And we are all seeing and hearing this. And some of us are experiencing these things now. And it looks as if the world has suddenly gone corrupt, but that's not true. It has always been like this. It has always been like this. So, sister girl, this is your chance to decide. But believe you me, when I say this, that you see those little things that you think that you can handle, and it's not a big deal. They are the same reason for which you will live in the end. So I feel like God loves you enough to have shown you this now so that you can make an informed decision. Personally, if you were my sister, I would tell you to cancel the wedding. I don't care what anybody else is going to say. Cancel the wedding. The fact that you have raised this question before, you have asked him, and he found a way around it and a story, and everybody corroborated the story, and they were all in on the shenanigan and deceiving you. They don't rate you. And I feel really bad for you. The time, the emotions, the money, and everything you have invested into this. And you have even told everybody you're getting married, and this happened. So I feel like you're lucky to have found out now. So the ball is now in your court. There's no need to go MIA on anybody. Call a meeting, let both families be present. Your parents is parents. But for me, it would be better if you have proof, not just the fact that you have just discovered, because they may just come out and tell you another story and say it never happened, it's your imagination, and they will counter you, and without any proof, it will look like you're just making excuses. They will spin it around. You know how narcissists behave. So I feel like you should, do your best to catch them red-handed. Have your own proof to solidify your discovery. Call a meeting of both families, himself, your parents, his parents, and yourself, and bring your discovery to light, and then walk away like the queen that you are. It's not worth the struggle. It's not worth the heartbreak. It's not worth the pain. And if anyone out there is going through something like this, I will advise you, please, for your own sanity, do what is best for you, because this life is too short to be going through all of this wahala. It's not worth it. Personally, that's my own opinion. But in case you all out there have a contrary opinion, or if you've been through something like this before, and there's a better way you have handled this and it has worked for you, please share your opinion in the comment section so that she can pick one or two things to address this issue as we go through life. Please don't forget to be kind, be respectful, but be honest in your opinion. And in case you also have your own story you want to share, please use any of the available channels on our screen to reach us, and we will be here for you. Until I come your way again next week, stay kind, stay safe, but be honest. And I'll see you again next episode. Bye for now.